Mark Fullweiler, and this is my 14th video in my series of leukemia testimony, and this one is on my post-transplant experience. And what I would like to share is this surprise at how sensitive this process is and how time intensive it is. And I was under the misconception that the first phase of the chemotherapy and getting my leukemia in remission was the most difficult part of the whole procedure. But for me, that didn't turn out to be the case. And after I received the stem cells, because of the potential of either my body rejecting the stem cells or the stem cells rejecting me, which is referred to as graft versus host disease, they needed me to be within 30-minute drive of OHSU up in Portland. And since I live in Corvallis, roughly an hour and a half away, we needed to rent some facilities to stay up in the area just in case I developed fever or some other complication. I could get to the hospital quickly because there's no joking around with this. The consequences can be serious, even fatal. And during the first 100 days, even though for the most part I felt really pretty good, I was hospitalized twice due to graft versus host disease symptoms. And generally what the graft attacks is fast growing cells, namely those on your skin and inside your GI tract, of which I had both at two separate times. And right about day 97, 98, I also started getting high fevers, like 104 degrees at night. And that warranted hospitalization for just about a 24, 48-hour period to make sure everything was going well. But that took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting that. And I was under the misconception, no fault of anyone else's, but I just thought that at day 100 I'd be ready to go back home, I'd get back to work, I'd feel great, I could put this whole thing behind me. But I was gravely mistaken. I can say that the first, say, 7 months after the stem cell transplant, I was weak as a kitten. My legs were wobbly, my mind was a little bit feeble. It was difficult negotiating simple things like a curb, stepping over a curb, going upstairs where there wasn't a hand railing was something I just couldn't do. And that caught me by surprise. I was very tired. And so I spent a lot of time napping for the first several months. And, I was just unprepared for it. There were times where, believe it or not, it would take me a minute or two to muster up the concentration and the focus just to get up off the couch. Not anything I'd experienced before. And so I just wanted to make this video to forewarn anyone who thinks that after the 100 days it's a snap, you're going to be doing well. I hope that's the case, but I don't believe that is common and that is what should be expected. But rather brace yourself for several months of being pretty tired, pretty feeble, maybe water retention, maybe some insomnia, but this does tend to diminish and dissipate over time. And right now I'm at approximately day 290 after the stem cell transplant. I've been going to work and all that, but I find I have about a 2-hour window of energy and alertness, even at this point, where I can go to work, take care of things before I need to rest, maybe even take an hour nap. I wasn't prepared for that. I'm feeling better, feeling stronger most every day. The advances are noticeable, but I do not believe that I will be even close to 100% 1 year after the stem cell transplant. So just hang in there, don't get discouraged. even if you have to go to the hospital once or twice, apparently almost all of us have to do it. So anyway, just wanted to make this video to prepare anyone for the extreme fatigue and possible hospitalizations that may occur after you get this stem cell transplant. And I wish you well. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.